Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. On the last episode, we flew the Ebon Hawk here to the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine, and we met with the Council. They agreed to train us as a Jedi because of our immense potential in the Force. Our training progressed quickly, we built a lightsaber, and now we have taken on the Jedi trials. We must go to the ancient grove and expunge the darkness there, whatever that means. We got Carth and Canderous. Bastila is not permitted, or any other Jedi are permitted to help us with this task. So we are leaving the Enclave for the first time, see what else Dantooine has to offer.
The Council has decreed you may come and go as you please.
Thank you. Nice. Very nice.
Did you hear about the young Jedi girl from a couple days ago? I heard she hurt her master pretty bad. The Council's been telling us not to go near the stones to the east. Just as well, the Kath Hounds near there seem a lot more vicious.
Interesting.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with?
I found him, guys. I found Nemo. Alright, I get it. It's not funny. I have been given a task by the Council to find what is going on in this ancient grove and take out the darkness there.
Indeed. What is it you would like from me?
What do you know of this tainted grove?
The Council has told you nothing of the grove?
No, they have not.
Then it would not be my place to explain its significance. But as the light side can be embodied in living beings, so can the dark. The grove can be found to the south and east in the plains, but be wary of Kath Hounds. They may be agitated by the power in the grove. Is there something else I can help you with?
What do you know about I have a question about Dantooine.
Very well. What is it you wish to know?
Where can I find a store?
Ah, you can find 2 stores here at the Enclave. Aerotech has opened both a general supply store and a droid facility, and I think you will find their products quite good. The supply store is run by a Twi'lek named Kratis Yorkel, a talkative being with a big chip on his shoulder, but generous despite that. The droid repair facility is managed by Carol Carr, a bit brusque perhaps, but a good being nonetheless. We have shared many a game of Bazak in the small hours of the morning. Is there something else I can help you with?
I must be going now.
About me? I am truly flattered.
What do you do here?
I am here by the will of the Jedi Council. I serve the good and, hopefully through that, the people of the Republic.
I would like to ask you something else.
Is there something else I can help you with?
Actually, I must be going now.
I hope your time is well spent here on Dantooine.
Yes, me too.
Greetings, friend. I think I can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition?
I'm just an apprentice, guys, not a Jedi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was mistaken. Does the Council require our presence?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Oh, I see. I am mistaken. How may I be of assistance?
Who are you?
My name is Gar. Me and my fine wife, Rilke, here,
A pleasure.
live on one of the northern farms. But The Kath Hounds and the Mandalorian problem has been getting really bad of late, and we're here to ask the Jedi Council to help.
Are there many farms here on Dantooine?
Well, as you can see, Dantooine is mostly plains and grassland, but it has a nice, hearty soil. A lot of new people have come in the last generation or so. Well, the ones you'll most likely hear about are the Sandrils and the Matalis. Big, wealthy landowners, both of them. But Alan Matali and Nurik Sandril just can't seem to get along. And now Alan wants to get the council to do something.
Do something? Has something happened?
Well, from what I hear, it started about a week ago. See, Nurik's son, Cassis, is an archaeologist. Bright lad, too, but he disappeared. Nurik, of course, blamed Alan, but even he didn't take it before the council. But now, Alan's son, Shen, has disappeared as well, and no one knows where he's gone. Alan blames Nurik. He thinks he's kidnapped his son. I don't know exactly what he wants to ask the council, but from what I know of Alan, he's probably going to be after blood. Is there anything else you require?
No, I think that's it. Thank you.
Farewell, then. May the Force be with you. Is that how it goes? Yes. May the Force be with you.
Yeah, you got it.
Hello. I'm afraid I'm not very good at explaining things. If you have any questions, please ask my husband.
Are you a Jedi? How long can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us, protectors? Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
What are you talking about?
Those Mandalorian brutes have killed my daughter.
You should have protected her better. And you call yourself her father.
And what am I supposed to do against a dozen Mandalorians and Duros? Nothing. There was nothing I could do. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no.
They killed her?
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to ask you, please, Master Jedi, stop these raiders and get revenge for my daughter.
I am not a Jedi yet.
But you have been accepted into the Order. Yours is the authority of the Jedi. I will give you all I have. Just please, annihilate them from the face of this planet.
Okay.
Arlen Matali likes to lord his wealth over the rest of us. What I wouldn't give for him to eat his own words. His son seems like a nice boy, though.
I hear that the Sith torture Jedi prisoners until they give in to the dark side. I hope that never happens to me.
Same, buddy, same.
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanakun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja muira rabes.
What happened to you?
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun marulira rachikun. Slimo padona. Mundi hadonga chikokabi. Uba batu kochi. Tom nongbong shang yung yang. Tong patok smaktelia. Yatuka ulwan kinkuna ba murira. Rachikun. Mucha shakpanpa. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanakun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja muira rabes. Uba batu kochi. Tom nongbong shang yung yang. Tong patok smaktelia.
No. That's all, thank you.
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wanakun bes jingpa marulira. Tok jingbang non kek. Tok ninja muira rabes.
Did you hear about the young Jedi girl from a couple days ago? I heard she hurt her master pretty bad. Those damn Mandalorians have been raiding farms all over this continent. The Jedi won't do anything, so where does that leave us?
Okay, then. Onward and outward. Elise and Adam Larp.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see?
Your companion.
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped?
It is possible, of course, that he could have been kidnapped with Mandalorian in these lands.
Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Kath Hounds. But no, Kath Hounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked.
Could someone have bypassed the lock?
No, the door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering.
Could it have been open from the inside?
Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming...
Your missing companion is a droid.
Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
You live alone with this droid.
He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me.
If I happen to see him, I'll send him back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
Adam Larp.
Ucua penki, tang duamaji, human acting ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon, chi waka aita kanki, chi wi aita ka tong chicha, agi inko tune, chuna muri ra, tang duamaji kona.
Noble, are you?
Baba Hassan Shan, no ba muri ra kilai kuka. Chiwaka aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Un muri ras nimo poiwanga tong chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra tong wama jikona. Tong kipa nonku nek abog.
You're trying to sell me something, aren't you?
Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Tong hitwama ji aki inko tune. Tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka tong chicha, chiwaka aita kang kicha na chupornibo, un muli ras nimo poiwanga, uchua penki, tong itwamaji, human acting ikatune.
Let's see what you got for sale.
Baba Hassan Shan, no ba muli rati lai kuka.
Senegar Wars. 3,000 credits. My goodness. Cass's Fett's battle armor. Oh, boy. Cass's Fett's helmet while I'm at it. And it's upgradable. Do you have any maps of this area?
Kakincha nawabagaon. Bagwa shang konti machit chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri ra tangi wama jikona. Tong ipa nonku nek abog.
I'd like to ask something else.
Baba Hassan Shan. No ba
Never mind. I think it should be going now.
Chiwak at Aita Kang Kicha na
Here we go.
Ready?
I don't think Kath Hounds drop anything valuable. Plenty of exploring. Metallic grounds. I don't think we need to go there now. Here we go, guys. We're at the open plains of Dantooine. Yep.
How'd you like that? You asked for this!
This is what I need.
How'd you like that?
But wait, there's more.
You asked for this! How'd you like that? You asked for this!
I don't think they drop a tag on the thing. It's kind of a beautiful planet, though. I love that they've modded the weeds to be fixed. The base game, they're all broken. Solid grounds. Like, you just wouldn't be able to see my legs and if I hadn't got this mod. Like, my last playthrough of it, you just couldn't see your legs up to these weeds. They're just all jacked up. Well, I thought this led somewhere. Might as well get a cure off. No, I don't know. This ain't right. This is... Yeah, we don't need to go there. That place is in my dreams. I don't need to go there now. Look at these beautiful thingamajiggers up in the sky. Not a clue what they are, but they look great. And the birds flying around. don't think this is right. I don't think this is the right way to go. Kath Hounds do respond a lot, though.
Down you go! You asked for this!
Running off. I mean, I'll take all this XP for sure. But I would rather have, like, I don't know, a little something, you know? More of my trouble. Some crap, like, you know, if the Kath Hounds eat credits. That'd be so bad. More, is it much? Where we at, Karth?
Down you go! You asked for this!
Complex. The metallic compound, definitely not where I need to go.
Karth, you fought in the Mandalorian Wars, didn't you? We may have faced each other in combat. What battles were you in?
I try not to think about my past battles too much. The horrors of war are something I'd rather not relive.
The horrors of war? My people know only the glory of battle. I'm disappointed in you, Karth. I thought a warrior like you would understand.
Karth isn't like you, Canderous.
I'm not a warrior. I'm a soldier. There's a difference. Warriors attack and conquer. They prey on the weak. Soldiers defend and protect the innocent. Mostly from warriors.
Nice speech. I bet you tell yourself that every night so you can sleep. But I accept who and what I am. I don't have to justify it with words. Victory in battle is my justification.
Justification through victory. So what happens when you lose? You know, like you did against us.
You had us outnumbered 5-1. You had more ships, more troops, more supplies, and the Jedi on your side. And we still made the Republic tremble before we fell.
Nice speech. I bet you tell yourself that every night so you can sleep. I don't want to talk about this anymore, Canderous. The war is over. You lost.
Ooh. Ooh. Got him, Karth. Speaking of war, looks like these Kath Hounds appear to be standing at attention. Kill these Kath Hounds already? Nope.
Will be your doom!
Okay. Let's do this.
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness.
Why did you attack me?
I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine.
You were a Jedi then?
A better Jedi than you will ever be. More powerful as well, for I could best my teacher. When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought.
The dark side offers you power, but it's never powerful enough.
What is it you want? Why do you bother me?
I just want to talk.
Talk? You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk? I do not believe it. Kill me now while you still have the power.
I do not hold any anger towards you, Juhani. I wish you peace.
Not anger. Peace. Yet even with your naive attitude, you managed to beat me. I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, were jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been.
The first step on the path of true knowledge is knowing that you don't know.
I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me.
You know, life is a learning experience.
But learning does not have to end in death. It was I who hurt her. I who killed her. Her suffering is my fault alone. Leave me to my pain.
Try this again.
I do not know what to do, now that I have caused such suffering to my master and those around me.
Even in death, the Force will allow her to live on. Don't pity those who become one with the Force.
If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
Yet forgiveness must be asked.
And denied. No, I cannot. And so here I will stay. Leave me to my hopelessness.
Try this again.
I do not know what to do, now that I have caused such suffering to my master and those around me.
Even in death, the Force will allow her to live on. How many times do I gotta say this?
If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
Don't worry, Juhani. You can always come back. They'll take you back. You just have to ask.
The Council may forgive a lot, but not this. I am lost. Even though I would repent, there is nowhere left for me to go. Leave me to my hopelessness. I do not know what to do, now that I have caused such suffering to my master and those around me.
It's not your fault, Juhani.
It is. It is.
Well, yeah,
it was I
is,
who hurt her. I who killed her. Her suffering is my fault alone. Leave me to my pain. I do not know what to do, now that I have caused such suffering to my master and those around me.
Life is a learning experience.
But learning does not have to end in death. It was I who hurt her. I who killed her. Her suffering is my fault alone. Leave me to my pain. I do not know what to do, now that I have caused such suffering to my master and those around me.
Your master knew the risks.
She knew I would be headstrong, but she also thought I would adhere to the light. Instead, I betrayed her trust and fell prey to my own inner darkness. It was I who hurt her.
No,
I who killed her. Her suffering is my fault alone. Leave me to my pain. I do not know what to do, now that I have caused such suffering to my master and those around me.
Even in death, the Force will allow her to live on?
If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
Anger? Show them that you've freed yourself of this base passion.
If I show them I am free of passion, that I am serene, that I am willing to forsake the dark side, and maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I have done?
Of course it would. They would always accept you back.
I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Nice. What we got here? Mandalorian remains. Mandalorian melee shield. We need to do, but there'll be time to do that later.
Uh-huh.
Level Karth up.
What?
Alright, let's go ahead and head back.
I hear you managed to return Juhani to the Order. Congratulations. I regret not being able to tell you more, but some things you must see with your own eyes. Is there something I can help you with?
Thank you.
I hope your time is well spent here on Dantooine.
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order.
So you spoke to the Council then?
I have spoken to the Council, and they have helped me see the truth. The truth about myself, and the truth of my actions. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light.
So where's Quatra now?
After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, Quattro knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
First the Jedi trick you into becoming an enemy, then they welcome you back as a friend. I can't say I approve of their training methods.
Giving you a second chance like this is a clear sign of weakness.
Sheesh.
Sometimes I find it hard to believe the Jedi could defeat my people in battle.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
Okay. Anyway.
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Go to Master Zhar and inform him that Juhani has returned to us. I think you may be nearing the end of your apprenticeship.
I must congratulate you on your actions. You have saved Juhani and brought her back into the Order, and have given us all great hope for your future success. May the Force be with you as you continue your training.
Thank you, Master Rook.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it, or so they say. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past.
Where are the Academy's archives?
This facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of Master. We must protect overeager Padawans from being exposed to dangerous knowledge. The pursuit of knowledge is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom of a master to truly understand. If you are seeking information on Revan, Malak, and the Sith, I will gladly recount the recent history of our order to you.
Maybe later.
As you wish. I will not force you to hear what I have to say, though I think it is unwise to ignore the lessons of the past. Perhaps you can return when you have more time.
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly. But it was Quattra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our order.
Nice. I got a Jedi robe. Sick.
I have nothing left to teach you, Padawan, though a Jedi is ever learning. Even the Masters know their training is but in its infancy. Now is the time for you to seek wisdom outside the training chambers. The lessons that yet await you are to be found beyond the walls of this academy. You should speak to the Council, Padawan. Now that the first stage of your training is complete, I am certain they would be eager to have you aid us in our struggle against Darth Malak and the Sith.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
Alright.
Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Dantooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
I'd like to ask you some questions.
A Jedi must ever be seeking knowledge. What is it you wish to know?
Why doesn't Master Vrook like me?
Master Vrook may seem harsh and critical, but he understands the dangers that lie in your path. He wants you and Bastila to be fully prepared when you finally face Lord Malak. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you.
So I must take Bastila with me? It'll be Bastila and Canderous then.
I demand justice! The Sandral family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
Is there anything else I should know about this?
These two families have been settled here for some years now.
And causing me no end of trouble.
Indeed. They have been settled here for some time, and feuding ever since.
What caused this feud?
I do not know how the original feud started, but they want nothing to do with each other. As you may have heard, Alan Matale believes that his son, Shen, has been kidnapped by Nurik Sandral.
Curiously, Nurik's son Cassius has been missing for some time as well. I fear Nurik may suspect Alan in this.
Is there anything else you wish to know?
Where are they settled?
Both families have settled to the south of this enclave. The Matales are the closer of the two. Both have similar estates, but Alan is much more paranoid about his, and guards it quite heavily. Is there anything else you wish to know?
I will investigate this, if there is time.
If Shen Matale is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matale and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen.
Your study and training are important, of course, but the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time, something which carries its own rewards.
Padawan, I must speak with you. You are now one of the Jedi, an order with a long and glorious past. A past we should all be aware of. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past.
Well, I'm eager to hear about it, Master Dorak.
Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict.
Okay. What does this have to do with Revan and Malak?
All things in time. You shall learn that history is an intricate weaving of many events. No one thing can be understood without the proper context. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation.
But clearly we wound up in a war anyway.
The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun.
Did the Jedi join in?
The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict, so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action: Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally.
So, Revan did the right thing?
No one is denying that Revan was one of the keys to defeating the Mandalorians. But something happened out there on the Outer Rim. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months, it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months. Scattered sightings that were never confirmed.
So, what happened then?
3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror.
Revan? Where did he get the ships?
Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars. But many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power.
So what happened next then?
For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers.
Alright. Then what can I learn from this?
Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson.
Thank you, Master Dorak. I will think on this.
May the Force be with you.
And you too.
Yes?
Yeah, Bastila is not really the one for, Okay, so I can't not add a power. Alright, guys.
What?
That is going to be it for another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Plenty to do on the next episode. I don't know if we'll be going to that ancient area, or if we'll be trying to deal with the Shins and the Matales, or more. There are plenty of Mandalorians that we caught sight of, and many enemies to defeat, and some stuff to do just around the Enclave. I think we'll be doing some stuff around the Enclave at the start of the next episode, and we'll see where we go from there. But if you guys like what you saw, you know what to do. And I'll see you on the next one. Laters.